this is real life live. And damn, this place is tore up in it. Wow. What happened? Yeah. We, you know, we got to talk about the NFL and the NFL games, but Chompy, he's not around here. Look like somebody got angry about. We're gonna talk about all the games. He bet the I think he bet the Rams. And we'll talk about the game, but damn. Let's put it like this. I think somebody is very angry. Okay. Yeah, and we're talking about that game, and Choppy he picked the Rams. Hmm. Almost they tried. Okay, now let's go and talk about the NFL games yesterday. Okay. First game. Excuse me. Texans versus the Jets in New York. Shocker here. Final score: Jets 30, Texans 6. Jets improve to 5-8. Texans fall to 7-6. Okay, and we will go to. We'll talk about the Rams game later. We're gonna talk about the other games before that. Now, so we're gonna go to New Orleans where the Saints playing the Panthers in that game, and let's call the final score would be 28 New Orleans Saints 6 Carolina Panthers. So the Saints improved to 6-7. Panthers fall to 1-12. All right, Cincinnati, where the Colts, Indianapolis, played the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. Final score in this game: Cincinnati 34, Colts, Indianapolis. Boy, it's tough to do that. Okay, they scored 14 points. All right, so we had the Colts maybe beating that. Winning that game. So minor upset there. All right, and now we're gonna go to Atlanta, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers played the Atlanta Falcons, and we kind of called Atlanta on this. Tampa Bay came back late, won the game. Final score: Tampa Bay 29, Atlanta 25. Okay, the Buccaneers improved to 6-7. The Atlanta Falcons, they fall to 6-7. So a lot of those teams 6-7, 7-6. A lot of those, in the NFL, a lot of teams still got a shot. So we're talking about that too, but let's do the games here. All right, now next game. We're gonna talk. We're going to Cleveland, where we kind of picked Jacksonville to win this game. Okay. Knew Lawrence was hurt. We knew that. Ankle too. Those are kind of tough, especially the high sprains there. And he didn't look good. And final score though in Cleveland. Cleveland, the Browns 31, Jacksonville Jaguars 27. Cleveland, they improved to 8-5, and Jacksonville, they fall, or you know, yeah, they fall to 8-5. Same records. If the playoffs started today, Cleveland would be in. I'm sorry, and Jacksonville would be out because of the head-to-head matchup, which Cleveland won. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go. We're going to Chicago here. All right, where this was a upset, we'll call it. Yeah, because the Lions, they supposed to handle the Bears here, because the Bears, coming in 4-8, and the Lions coming in 9-3. Okay, so now are you contenders or pretenders? I mean, this was you supposed to, handle Bears, but one thing the Bears have, they got a dynamic young quarterback in Justin Fields. So I think he clowned a little bit yesterday. So they pulled the upset. Okay, final score: Chicago Bears 28, Lions from Detroit 13. Okay, the Lions fall to 9-4. Bears improve to 5-8. All right, let's go to excuse me. Let's go to San Francisco, where the best team in the National Football League resides now. I said that yesterday, and still, I think I think it still stands today. Okay. The 49ers played the Seattle Seahawks, and in San Francisco, where the final score would be: San Francisco 28, Seattle 16. Okay, so the Seattle Seahawks, they fall to 6-7. The San Francisco 49ers, best team right now in the National Football League, they improved to 10-3. Now, I'll hear some people, Dallas people, Cowboys. We always hear that. Let's prove it. All right. Next game. Okay. Yeah, but I had the Vikings. Okay, we're going to Vegas now with that. I didn't know. We had a baseball game, by the way, in the NFL yesterday. And we're talking about. We'll talk about the game we're talking about right now. Final score: Vikings 3, Raiders nothing. Shutout. Who pitched? Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, yeah. We had the Vikings here, you know, as our defense in fantasy football. We play that here a little bit, and yeah, and so they shut out the Raiders, and the Raiders they just gave up 3, but yeah, well, there was a. I kind of like those games, but it was like a baseball game, 3-0 final, and the Vikings, who have been playing pretty good defense lately, they improved to 7-6, and the Raiders, this was a home game, should have, if they want to make the playoffs, but now they're 5-8, as they fall yesterday, so good luck making the playoffs. Okay. All right, so we're going to now go to we're going to LA. We're going to look at the Chargers and the Broncos game, and we saw a little bit of this. The Broncos handled the Chargers. thought the Chargers would play a little bit better because they had a shot to get, to get into the playoffs. But the Broncos came in there 6-6, and they played like they want to go to the playoffs. The final score here would be Denver 24, LA, the Chargers 7. Okay, Chargers fall to 5-8. Broncos improve, still in the playoffs right now, to 7-6. Okay, we're going to go to Kansas City. Yeah, this is the game I want to talk about for a second here. Uh, Final score: Buffalo Bills 20, Kansas City Chiefs 17. Okay, now let's talk about it. This game, the Chiefs, their weakness, their weak parts, they show. Wide receiver, don't have a dynamic one. Got a tight end, of course we all know that. And they put up 17. Mahomes, you know, not looking as good as he was last year or the year before. Allen, he played better than Mahomes. I saw the game. Okay, but he's not, he made some plays that I kind of wondered about, So, and then the end of the game. Okay, well, let's talk about a few things. It was tight all the way, all the way through. Okay, tight. Okay, big play, Kansas City. I think it was third down or whatever. So Mahomes throws the ball, throws it to Kelsey. He laterals the ball to Tony, wide receiver. It was 30 yards out. I saw the whole play. He scores, man. They go wow in KC. All right, wow, boom. Now, I think it was, so that makes it, I guess, what was it, 23 or 24? Everybody went wow. We scored. Chiefs scored. Oh, there was a flag. Oh, offside. Kansas City. The guy who scored, Tony, he was offside. Was he, oh man, bad call? No, not a bad call. I'm looking at the game. He's clearly offside. Okay? So the play doesn't count. Alright, so that's it. So it was in the final minutes of the game. I think it was 1:10 left or something. So, the Chiefs, hey, making all those mistakes. He made mistakes. You and Mahomes, you had the nerve to just go ballistic. You went off. You see what I'm saying? After on the reps. Wait a minute, dude. You're the quarterback. Okay? So that's your receiver. He's offsides. You didn't see that? I mean, looked like to me like the Chiefs are getting kind of, that was weak. Okay, he was going off, national TV, like he was getting ready to start crying or something. Hey man, come on man, stand up. You see what I'm saying? Your receiver was offsides. That's what cost you the game. And I've seen you, the Chiefs, losing 5 games this year. You're not looking like the best AFC team. Okay, let's put it like that. So you made mistakes, a fatal mistake, lining up offsides late in the game, going for a winning touchdown, which, hey, we saw, hey, you pulled it off, man. What a game. What a play. What a play. Wow. Man, Kelsey laterals, to Tony, he gets it, man. Ooh. Well, they went off, though. Off sides. Yeah, they went off sides. Okay, and that's why. Like I say, Buffalo came in there to win. Because, they had 2 weeks off and they played well. Kansas City was kind of, I don't know. You know, the defense played pretty good, but that offense ain't looking good because those receivers. You don't have the receivers anymore. So he's kind of mad about that. And in an off, I'm talking about Mahomes in an off way, he kind of blaming the refs. Don't blame no refs for lining up offsides back there. Okay, now so let's can't get it together, defending champs, or else you're gonna get knocked out or not make the playoffs. All right, so final score again: Buffalo 20, Kansas City 17. All right, here we go. Sunday night, boy, and boy, those Cowboys looking good. Cowboys, I'll tell you, looking good. I mean, they did. They kind of showed out. Prescott. Hurts didn't play that great. Didn't run. Dallas. You know, kind of showed out, dominated. And it clearly last night, clearly the better team. And that now this is 2 weeks in a row now with the Eagles. Now they got ran over by the 49ers, the best team in the NFL though, like I said. So, okay. But now here comes the Cowboys. So we have to put the Cowboys and the 49ers. I mean, yeah, the Cowboys and 49ers. Oh yeah, the Eagles. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do that, to line them up or whatever you want to do. Okay. But Sunday night, domination by Dallas. Final score: Cowboys 33, Eagles 13. Cowboys improve to 10-3. Eagles fall to 10-3. So yeah, we're gonna looks like it's going down to the wire as far as who's gonna be home throughout the playoffs. So let's stay tuned for that. And we got another game coming up tonight. Green Bay. No, two. Green Bay and New York. I like the Packers in that because I like the way their young quarterback is playing. New York has a new young quarterback. I haven't really been looking at these two teams per se. Not following them. But I did see the Packers in the national game the other day. I mean, last week, and well, they won the game, beat the Chiefs. And here we go. So and I don't know. I like the Packers. To beat the Giants. But now with the Giants winning 4 games, they're 4-8. We saw this yesterday. The 4-8 team, beat the 9-3 team. So, but we got a 6-6 team and a 4-8 team. So, possible upset, and it wouldn't be a really critical upset, but it would be a mild upset if the Giants win. So we're going with the Packers to beat the New York Giants. Okay. Next game, final game. Well, here in real life live. We're Dolphin fans here, and for a long time. So it's been 50 years, Dolphin. We need a trophy here. We need a Super Bowl. Okay, we need to do that. Okay, but the journey continues. So it's in Miami tonight, where the Miami Dolphins will be playing the Tennessee Titans. Okay, Miami's 9-3. They need this victory to be 10-3 and right there with Baltimore and yeah, that's it. The Titans 4-8. We're expecting the Dolphins to handle the Tennessee Titans tonight in Monday Night Football in Miami, and let's go. We're going with the Dolphins to beat the Tennessee Titans tonight. Okay. All right, and now now we got no, it's come back. It's everybody's most the NFL teams are, you know, they're in there. You know, they, you know, it's only a few, out. I would say like the Patriots, even the 5-8 teams, it's a lot of those, but we got a lot of 7-6 teams, and they're all in there, you can see, so, and you can look at so that's the way the NFL kind of wants it, though, where everybody's in there. But now, some teams are kind of out of it. But in the NFC, about 4, 5 teams. Okay, so as we move on with the next week here, as they going by quickly, all these weeks, so. We got some good games coming up. We'll be talking about those. But with the Rams, and we're going to talk about that Rams and Ravens game. Look, Chompy, you put all your money. Okay, you put all your money on the Rams. Now, hey, I would have did. But he thought he had got a tip or something, I guess. I don't know. I know he tore this place up, so we got to talk about that. But yeah, we were looking at the game. I was looking at it, because he was, hey, uh, but it was a good game. Okay, and I'm kind of looking at it, and in the fourth quarter, the Ravens, they took the lead. Okay, Jackson threw a touchdown. Hey, it was late in the game. The Rams had to come back. It was about a minute so left, and they were behind by 3 though. So it was like it was 31-28. Okay, and they had to get down to get a field goal. Okay, so they drove the ball down and they tried to get a touchdown, but couldn't do that. Got the field goal, go to overtime. Okay, boy, you worked hard to do all that. Okay, so kickoff, blah blah blah. I think the Ravens had the punt or whatever. The Rams got the ball. Okay, it's overtime. Uh, 3 and out. You know, they have to punt. Okay, punt the ball to the Ravens. Guy gets the ball. Stumbling, bumbling, jagging, jigging. Next thing you know, he goes 70 yards, touchdown, knocks out the Rams, who had worked very hard to get all the way to overtime. So I had to, look, but I was trying to find Chompy, and he was gone. I don't know. He didn't. I don't think he took it that well. And now looking at things that I had to clean up here, you know, he didn't take it that well. And I ain't seen him. So if you see him, so but yeah. We that's what we had to talk about that game because the Rams, hey, you worked hard, you know, you could have won the game, but you didn't execute in the end. And we see that in the Kansas City. You didn't execute in the end, Chiefs. That's why you lost. Okay? So, you know, you don't execute in the NFL, you lose football games. Okay, so, and the final score in that game in Baltimore was the Baltimore Ravens 37, the Los Angeles Rams 31. Okay, the Ravens, Baltimore, they improved to 10-3, tops in the AFC alone. Uh, well, I think Miami has to win, so I think they are alone in the AFC. All right, for being at home in the playoffs. Now, as far as the Rams go, they were 6-6 going into this game, so they fall to 7-6, still in the playoffs, but they do have to win basically the rest of their games, I would say, to get there. Okay, so all right, that's wraps it up for the NFL talk this morning and all the the results of yesterday and the past week. Okay, so we're looking forward to the next week coming up. We'll have our picks, and we'll be back for another show in a little bit. And Chompy, hey man, I don't bet that much like that. Hey, you bet a lot, you lost a lot. So wherever you are, I hope you're all right. But he was very angry. Okay, and so we're gonna wrap it up. We'll be back. And hey, this is Real Life Live, and we got some things to talk about later. So I'll see you then.